What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to go over the best controller and graphic settings you guys need to change and start using today in Warzone Season 3. So if you guys like what you see, and only if you like what you see, make sure you guys leave a like at the end of the video. So we're going to start the video off by talking about all the settings I have for my controller, both on the mechanic side of the physical controller itself and all the settings you can find in Warzone. For the settings in Warzone, I'm going to be going step by step and explain to you guys why I have those settings as I do to see if it matches your playstyle and to see what work and what won't work. The first setting I'm going to be talking about, guys, are my Warzone controller settings. And before that starts, I want to explain to you guys the type of player I am to see if it matches your playstyle. And if not, I'm going to be sharing you guys settings you might want to change if you're a slower player or maybe even a faster player. But for me, man, I'm a very aggro style player. I play at a very fast tempo that prioritizes positioning to put myself in an ideal situation. Now, if that sounds like something you are or something you're working towards, I would mimic my controller settings exactly, because this is going to help you guys land the better shots and all that good stuff and play at a fast sensitivity. But if not, I'll be explaining some settings you might want to tone down just a bit. So first off, I hold my controller in a claw position. And if you don't know what that is, we have a video releasing on Monday on a controller cam, so you guys can see that exactly. But because of that, my BR button layout will be default alongside my stick layout preset. Now, if you are playing with paddles or something like that, that will be adjusted accordingly. So make sure you take a look at that. Inverted look, I know some players do that. It's not for me. But dead zone is at a 0.05. Now that number might want to be adjusted depending on if your controller has stick drift. But if your controller is fine, I would leave it around the 0.05 range to it. You know, changing it too much, whether going too high or too low, will affect your shot, especially at range. You'll find yourself missing a lot more shots already. Now, the sensitivity I play at is 6.6. One of the most common comments I get on my stream is, how do you play so fast? Yeah, you only play on a 6.6 sensitivity, both horizontal and recoil. Both horizontal and vertical. The reason for that is because as you're able to get movement down, slide canceling, bunny hopping, and being able to combo all those, movements into one, your movement looks a lot faster and feels a lot smoother. Until then, though, you shouldn't have to put, a high sensitivity to feel like you're playing faster. You turn quicker, but because of that, you might miss a couple shots. So unless you have a pinpoint accuracy, you shouldn't be playing at a very, very high sensitivity. For me or less, I think 6.6 is just right. Some players like to put it at 7.7, but again, only up your sensitivity if you're able to control the recoil. Don't up your sensitivity just because you feel a little bit slower. Moving on there, I have an ADS sensitivity of both a low of 1.0. Aim response curve is standard. Now, I see all these TikToks and all these videos. You got to change your response curve. The only one you might be able to change it to is dynamic. There's no glitch in the game right now that's going to give you more accuracy. That's just something people are promoting. It comes down to your playstyle. For standard, it's just like your standard aim assist in any game. And for me, I'm a very old school gamer. I like to just not touch my settings too much in that regard. But if you would like a dynamic setting, that's going to help you have a little bit more pinpoint accuracy at range. It's a little bit let loose. But for me, if you don't like that to change too often, because at close range, it might affect you unless you're using a hipfire weapon, I would highly recommend sticking with standard in itself. Moving on here, aim response curve is, that back. Controller vibration off. If you're on an Xbox controller, your controller will probably die a lot faster with that enabled. And other than that, you shouldn't have that enabled whatsoever. Aim assist on standard. Again, something people look at, they think, oh, you gotta either precision or focusing. Again, I like to keep things clean and simple. There's no glitch, there's none of that. Don't listen to those TikToks. I would keep it at what you already have it at. For me, it's gonna be standard. Scale aim assist with FOV. Go ahead and disable that. That's gonna help you as you aim in your gun. The perspective, it's more of a visual thing. It's not, any increase in recoil. It's in a visual effect that makes it seem like you have less recoil. I have that go ahead and disabled. Alongside that, ADS, my melee is going to be on ADS plus melee, for weapon mount activation. Moving down here, that's going to be on enabled. Aim response behavior on hold alongside equipment behavior. This is going to help too, because not all the tacticals you use are going to be something that, like a Semtex versus a nade, you might need to hold that. So I would have that both on hold. Reload, contextual tap. This now is going to help you mimic a faster style playstyle. If you are on a tap to reload or a tap to use, it might fluctuate the way you are picking up items off the floor, or reloading or using doors. I'm someone who likes to slam in there and get in their face. So if you're more of a playstyle who is faster, go for a contextual tap, and that's actually going to pair up with another setting. We're going to go down here. Depleted ammo switch. Yes, you shouldn't have to worry about that. Have that enabled. Armor plate, apply one. Now, some people have apply all. For me, I notice I'm in situations where I need to apply one plate, slow it down, take a fight or take two, and then up on my plates. I don't like that animation to be stuck, so I like to have apply one and play it on a very scenario based on my plate usage. Slide to behavior, we'll be going over a movement video in the future, but have that on tap so you're able to slide cancel and look and feel a lot smoother. Alongside that, auto move forward, disable that, but we'll have your auto sprint on auto tack sprint. That's going to help you guys have less wear on your controller. You're not going to have, constantly pushing down your left analog stick to sprint, especially if you're slide canceling. You'll notice your controller stick drift will be insane. Make sure you have that on. Vehicle camera recenter enabled and parachute auto redeploy. Now, if this is somewhere where you're dropping in a superstore, I highly recommend having this disabled. If you're landing at a hotspot and need to get there quickly, make sure that's disabled and you're good to go. And lastly, we'll talk about graphic settings. One of the things I heard about a couple months ago was that actually full screen borderless has the same amount of FPS increase alongside what full screen would have. And I tested it and it did. I use full screen borderless because I do stream and I'm constantly tabbing in and tabbing out. So it's a lot easier and visually appealing for me and the stream. Alongside that, my monitor is an Asus VG249. That'll also be linked in the bio and it's also linked on the stream if you guys want to check that out. Render resolution. Now, if you have a 3080 series, 3080, 3070, 3090, you can actually increase the render resolution all the way up to 200% and it won't affect your FPS as much as if you didn't have one. For me, though, I keep it at 100 because my GPU will actually kick up and, it gets loud. I have to turn on the fan and stuff like that. So if you have a 30 series on your PC, you can actually go all the way to 200 if you wanted to by just losing a little bit of FPS compared to all the other graphics or GPUs. Aspect ratio automatic, sync disabled, unlimited. Moving down here, highlights disabled, and NVIDIA reflex low latency. Now, a lot of people will talk about this, and I'll go through my settings because most of them are standard. A lot of people will tell me, Lucky, how come you don't use the filters? How come you don't use this and this? Well, by doing that, the constant feature of adding stuff to your game will actually decrease the FPS. So although your game might be visually appealing to you, you'll actually lose a good amount of FPS. And if you're a competitive player or somebody going for the high kill games, you know that FPS is definitely prioritized, over the appearance of it. If I can visually see what's going on and the only trouble I have is seeing those tier 100 skins, then I'll be good and ready to go. So again, I have most of my settings on low and all the settings that I find prioritized, I have them high, which if you go back up and scroll back down, just so you guys can see all the other settings, make sure you guys know I have them off. Particle quality, I have that on high. Bullets and impacts doesn't affect FPS whatsoever. Texture resolution on normal. I think I have one more setting on high, or that might be it. So if you guys enjoyed that, man, make sure you guys leave a like. It helps us out a lot. And if you're not subbed already, make sure you guys subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next video on Saturday. And we got these constant videos coming out soon. So be ready for that. Peace out, guys, and later. Guy.
Requesting recon.
UAV entering the AO. Enemy UAV overhead.
You're cheating and you're getting.
You're cheating and you're getting reported. Oh wow.
RTB. UAV entering the AO. Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover.
You're cheating, dude. Sneaky snake. Get the f back up. Get up. I'm getting better at sniping. This is my entrance to phase.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
Moving here.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
Be advised, UAV is single fuel. Oh. Alright.
UAV is bingo
Get up.
TV for resupply.
I actually thought he was gonna get up.
No actual way
Dude, no actual f***ing way, man. There's just no one. Oh wait, it's Lucky Charmander. No, he's good. He's good. He's good. That guy's good. That guy's good.
Enemy team is tracking your position.
That would have been so dirty.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTV for resupply. Gas is inbound.
Oh my God, T1.
Requesting recon.
UAV entering the AO.
T1 just gifted 5 f***ing subs.
I need recon on my position.
UAV entering the AO.
Three here. Cancel that.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTV for resupply. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy target inbound.
Get me in.
Gas is moving. New safe zone located. The safe.
Back up. Just my
UAV
recon.
is bingo fuel. RTV for resupply.
Sweaty mother. Maybe a little bit.
Enemy vehicle.
Come on, go do your recon. Go do it.
I'll drive.
Oh my God.
Movement. I need recon on my
Play him like a fiddle.
UAV entering the AO.
Disregard. I'll drive.
Dude. I'm blinded from the lights. He has no gun, I don't think. I actually feel bad. Papacito. Didn't know he had no gun.
I'll drive.
Damn it. Dude, he was gonna die by a storm.
Away. UAV entering the AO.
Ooh.
Be advised, UAV is single fuel.
What?
Keep the pressure on. Traffic target been marked. Kill 'em.
Oh my god. Whoa!
Enemy UAV overhead. Bounty target is down.
No.
Well done. Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
You got this.
Gas is closing in.
Oh, daddy.
5 remain. Finish the job.
Where? That's two. We're looking for. I'm three. We're looking for two more. Where's the other two at, bro? Good shots.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Now what? Now you gotta ditch your car. No!
Losing ground.
Oh, daddy. Stun me. Give it to me.
Safe zone relocated. Gas is moving.
I need space. It's my worst nemesis. How do you kill an indestructible man? Whoa. You just don't.